Have you ever felt that your job is driving you crazy? If you have you been reluctant to maybe take time off to settle down and look after your mental health? Well, if so, you're not alone. Surveys show a significant number of us are unlikely to use our sick leave to deal with mental health issues, and a lot of experts think that is a big mistake. Leigh Richardson joins us this morning to take a look at that. She's a licensed professional counselor and the founder and clinical director of the Brain Performance Center in Dallas. Good morning, Leigh.
Good morning, Amy.
I don't know how many times I've woken up and said, I need a mental health day today. And there's no particular reason why. It just seems like you just need that day to spend relaxing and paying attention to yourself.
Well, I think the last 16 months have left us all in a higher level of stress, and it's become we're greeting for the old norm, and that greeting process takes a toll on you physically as well as mentally.
Why does it seem like you can't call your boss and say, you know what, I just need that mental health day today, when you're not really sick, but you just need that time?
But, I think we need to shift the words from mental health to brain health. Because if you hurt your leg, of course your boss wants you to get your leg looked at. I mean, it's about, if it's a physical pain or physical injury, of course we need to look at it. So if we stop looking at it as mental health and we start looking at it as brain health, I think that will make it easier for people to understand. Because to drive this body, it's a mental, physical, even spiritual connection.
We've heard a lot about mental health because of the Olympics and Simone Biles bowing out of some of the events. We just heard this morning that she's going to do one of the events now, which is good news. Is that a good thing? All the attention that it's put on mental health issues?
I applaud it. And, I applaud all the athletes that are coming out for this because they have billions of watchers. They're superstars. And if a superstar can say, I need a little bit of mental health break, that makes it much more, makes it more valid for a lot of people. And it gives them the idea, well, it's okay to not be okay, which is the main reason I wrote my book, Turn Your Brain On to Get Your Game On.
I mean, your brain really needs to be in tip-top shape for you to perform, I would imagine.
Absolutely. Everything you do or you don't do or how well you do it, whether it's landing on a mat or getting through your day, it all depends upon how your brain is working.
How about the Monday morning blues? A lot of us say, oh, it's Monday, I got to get up. Is that just because it's Monday?
I think there's a little bit of Monday truism in that. But I think, if you're not happy in your job, you may have a stronger case of the Monday blues.
We're talking with Leigh Richardson. She is a licensed professional counselor and clinical director and founder of the Brain Performance Center in Dallas. Let's talk about the number of sick days that most people get. I know we get 7 here. There are some people who get unlimited, or some people that get a week or 10 days, and they're sick days. So we are kind of not wanting to take them when we need a break mentally. Does that need to change? Do our employers need to save a few, as, brain health days, as you say?
Well, I think it does. And I think that, employers need to include, sick days are physical health and mental health, brain health, because they'll be the first to say, if I'm feeling a little down or I'm feeling a little anxious, then my productivity, my attention span, my clarity, it's not there. It is not there. When I go in, I'm not doing my best work. And we all want the best work, that we all want to give the best work, and we all want to get the best work. And I think if employers can broaden their view of what those days are, then it will make it easier for people to, and we want them to use them. We want them to be there at their best.
Do you think people will abuse it, though?
I don't know. I don't think that, I think right now more people are not taking them than are taking them. So I think that we'll find our balance.
As we try to reopen everything and get back to normal lives, and with the rise of the Delta variant, and, people are seeing that we may not be able to get back to normal lives, how is it affecting their mental health and the number of people that you're seeing and calls that you're getting?
Well, it certainly is affecting my client base because we've all been grieving for what we had and what we lost. And then we started to get this clear picture of what we were going to have again. And then just as quickly, that's been threatened. And it's that fear, it's that uncertainty that drives both our physical and our brain health.
Where can people go? I know that you're a licensed counselor, but what other resources are available to people if they're, feeling down and are having problems?
I think, that certainly counselors, if you have a relationship with a counselor, touch base. If not, there's, go to your church, touch base there. If you have a close family friend that you can touch base with, your families really should not be your counselor, but just someone to help to listen to you. Because if you can talk through it and you can process it, then you can realize, it's okay. I'm okay.
All right, Leigh, thanks so much for your time this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Leigh Richardson, a licensed professional counselor and founder and clinical director of the Brain Performance Center in Dallas.